further inland, the more uneasy I feel.
Grow some balls.
You talking?
Caution is a virtue.
Okay, I don't really know what we need all this loot for. Kind of annoying that, it's very common in video games where even in, like, what is virtually an apocalypse scenario, people still want to do business with money. It just doesn't make sense to me. At this point, you'd think it would make... I think it would be good sense to just kind of, like, help each other out. Well, this is a secret if I've ever seen one. How very interesting. That was pretty cleverly hidden. I think in most cases people wouldn't have thought to look for this. Ed couldn't find his way around, it seems. Now, is there anything worth the trouble? Does not seem that way. Because why would there be? Just a lot of booze. Seems like it was someone's hideaway. Perhaps there's a way to get further up. Ah, yes. Most good. This'll be tricky. Got the bitch. And even Ed can figure it out. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, for all that trouble, it's amounted to virtually nothing. I just wish they would hide some cooler stuff. It doesn't even have to be, you know, exceptionally valuable, just something unique. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose Ed, but I can live with that. We're going to probably fast travel at some point. Got some jade here. It's not really going to help me at all. At least it's a very cool final level. It's not like in Risen 2 where you just go to the final island. It's literally just the temple. And all you have to do there is kill a few enemies and then fight the boss. So in this one there's a lot of build-up. It almost reminds me of the Halls of Eordorath. What I liked about the ending of Gothic 2 was, very similarly to this, that you had a lot of allies. You could get an entire crew of followers, and although they didn't do a whole lot, they were still there. They had, you know, they had conversation. They were just cool to talk to and have around, and, you know, some of them did offer something special for having them around. Now in this one, it goes even... Thanks. It goes even further beyond that. So these guys, they have quests for us. They'll help us do some stuff. And the island as a whole is extremely large. So I can dig it. Seems like there's something up there, so let's go take a look. More bats. Good God, there are never enough bats, are there?
There's no end to these foul creatures. Marvelous.
Well now, well now. Sure are a lot of bones. No bones about that. Huh. Is there an easy way across, or do I have to parrot it? No, there's a pillar. Because getting this close, getting within inches of boiling hot flowing lava, obviously is of no danger. Music's pretty interesting. Ed, do you mind?
There's no
Oh,
end to
hello.
these foul creatures.
Good God. He had some vicious iframes on that dodge.
These beasts are a pest.
They are indeed, my friend. But they are far less intimidating than they used to be, at least. Sure is a lot of structure to this place. I wonder who used to live here. It seems to go beyond simply,
These foul creatures.
you know, the shadows. Obviously, the shadows, these things came from the underworld, so it doesn't make sense that they would be so well established here. All these structures must have existed before them. And I wonder who they belong to. Really?
At last.
Of all things. For God's sake.
There's no end to these foul creatures. I'm impressed.
I'm not. Alright, Golem.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Why would there be?
Marvelous.
Well, there doesn't really seem to be a whole lot of interest so far. Just some more cannon fodder, as it were. Some gold pieces. Not even worth picking up.
Attack. Ready your weapon. That was brutal.
For God's sake.
Last. Ready your weapon.
There are way too many of these things. They're just annoying. Now, what is at the apex here? Hellhounds. And another golem. Alright, big boy. Yeah, can't block this shit. So this bridge wraps around to the other side, so our encampment is right down there. It isn't really much of a bridge, seems more like a fallen tower that somehow remained intact. That, however, is definitely a bridge. Alright, you.
A man could embrace a life of meditation up here.
Nah, don't go off on some flight of fancy.
Don't worry. I'm completely focused.
What? Well, that wasn't very, that was a very funny joke, I suppose.
That's it for you, you foul beast.
What? Well, there's a whole lot
If we stick together.
of things to be killed, but not a whole lot of things to find.
That was brutal.
Wish I could shoot the birds. Alright. Surprised this bridge is not an objective to be controlled, but I guess it's not a huge,
Shadow.
not really a huge strategic value to us, at least.
That was brutal.
Of course, because that's going to help a lot here. Now. Ooh. Ah! That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Wow. I even just go straight through the water. That is unbelievable. The laws of gravity seem to operate differently here. I wonder why the minions with the horned helmets don't seem to
You foul beast.
be special in any way. It seemed like... Oh, hello. Who the hell are you? No! Unbelievable.
By the sacred flame, how did you get here?
It was a long journey.
I'm relieved to see you. Your timing is impeccable.
Yeah, you were in a bit of a bind.
Thank you. If it weren't for you, I'd still be in Necroloth's torture chamber. What do we do next, lad?
I'll kill Necroloth. End of story.
You think it could be that easy? Maybe. Necroloth is a Titan Lord. That means he's a supremely powerful being. But his power is not unlimited. His arrogance is his weakness.
It seems to apply to all the Titan Lords, doesn't it?
I will.
I'll go and support my men now. You will be in my prayers.
Who do you pray to in this day and age, really?
Spawned by the earth.
I mean, the Holy Flame is gone. The gods are gone. They were kind of the source of the conflict to begin with, so it wouldn't make sense to pray to them. So who exactly do you offer your prayers to? Might have just been kind of like kind of an oversight. Like they're writing the dialogue as just something obvious for, you know, a scholarly man to say. And then neglected to think, hang on, there's actually no gods anymore, so it doesn't make sense for him to pray.
That's it for you, you foul beast.
So it could have been a little slip up.
Not another damn shadow.
There are plenty of damn shadows. We're on the island full of them. I don't know what you expect here, Edward. So, we found Zacharias already. That was impressive. I thought they'd be much further down. Like, oh, wow. That's, not good looking. Oh, there's a big boy. That's one big boy.
Foul creatures.
Oh, dear. No, sir.
That's it for you, you
I keep
foul
pressing
beast.
all the wrong damn buttons. What the bloody duck? The Broken Pass. Berserker Pass, sorry. Apples. Shadow apples. Alright, well, we did a big loop. Still more looping to be done. Well, this is interesting looking.
That's
Not
it
today.
for you, you foul beast.
Wonder why Edward doesn't use any kind of, like, rune magic. Oh, a hand mirror. So it seems like this might have been... I don't know. Who would have lived here? I wonder if there might be some books or something that talk about this place a bit more. Or maybe there's more stuff to find, because it does seem like it was a civilization, not just a military
There's no end to
fortification.
foul creatures.
So I wonder...
Take that. That was brutal. Take that. I'm impressed. There's no end to these foul creatures.
Oh, hello. Didn't even see you coming.
Marvelous.
Indeed. Right, well, I guess we descend. There's not really a whole lot to see. Kinda disappointed so far. Eat it.
I'm impressed.
So where are those... Not really gonna wrap around to, any further weapons stores. So, where is the, where are these thems? Ah, okay. So we are gonna reach that on the way back. Good to know. Might be something here. Nope. What the bugger?
Not another damn shadow. it for you.
Now, I thought there was a big old monster here, but it's just a poorly textured, very two-dimensional cloth. Interesting, interesting. Huh. That poor guy. Got hammer smashed. Oh, tally-ho. Wow, that hurt. Is that the sound of a soul eater? Nope, just hellhounds. I think we've lost Ed. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. So we can just hand pick that ore. Oh, Edward. Where have you gone to? Oh, he took the long way round. Oh, hello. Some stairs. And you, my friend, have a mirror. You're so vain. Even in death, you cannot stop admiring yourself. I hardly need any of this shit at this point. There was something interesting, something special.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Not today. Once again, I pressed the wrong button, so I had to go sword on that bitch.
These foul creatures. That was brutal.
A little bit. Never stood a chance. Bugger off, would you? Eat it.
Brutal.
Oh, hello. What? Why are there 20 chests these days? Ah, what garbage. Waste of my time.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Alright, here he comes, Ed. Prepare for battle.
I'm impressed.
Ah, get ragdolled. Whoops-a-daisy. Whatcha-pachow. Hmm? Ooh, rotgut. Huh. Weird. What was it named rotgut? When it was just in the world. It's most peculiar.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Come, you devils. Yeah, off your feet, bitch. Not a pretty sight. A lot of ghouls down there. Those might be the ones we're looking for the quest. Ed, what are you doing? Whatever, I'll go on without you. Who needs you? Oh wow, the lag.
There's no end to these foul creatures. I'm impressed.
Alright, well, let's see what madness we got going on down here then. Gorge Ghoul. Alright, some shadow meat.
Not another damn shadow. Won't be bothering anyone now.
Indeed, he won't. Yeah, there'll be plenty of them, Ed. Get used to it.
Rest.
Oh, these poor suckers.
Attack.
Attack.
Weapon.
Come, you devils.
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Why would there be?
That's it for you, you foul beast.
And that'll about do it. Alright, you bums. Interesting. What's all this about then? Well, now. There's a camp down below. I don't think I ever really meant to get up here. Whoops, that done broke the game. Now Ed's buggered off as usual. You do realize that if this place had cannons, we'd be totally fucked. We could just send them all up here, and as we start coming ashore, they would blow us to blast of the Jesus out of us, as Jack Sparrow would say. Maki. Intriguing. Hey, Ed. Welcome back. So what's all down here, then? Ooh, bones. Huh, well, these guys are just kind of chilling. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Maki's just a berry. Up, you fool. Now we just go back around, and our destiny comes full circle.
Attack. Ready your
Sure are
weapon.
a lot of skeletons.
I'm impressed. There's no end to these foul creatures. That's it for you. Ready your weapon. At last. There's no end to these foul creatures. That's it.
As usual, there's a whole lot of place, not a lot of stuff. Oh, well. Back on this side now. Interesting. I believe down here is just back down into the area with the fat ghouls. Where am I? Oh, we're at the two towers now. Interesting. So there was something I missed here. How odd. Anything special out here then? Ooh, spyglass. Oh dear. It's a good thing that there's some kind of invisible collision when you do the roll. Golden scepter. Well, as usual. Oh, that's actually some decent loot. Nothing mind-blowing. Anything to be had on that side? Well, I'll assume that the rest of this is just kind of some kind of malarkey. No, I can't leave it at that. Let's go. Nope, no getting up there. Never mind. Down with you. Whoa, so where did we come in here? Yes, yes. Let's keep going this way then.
Attack! Ready your weapon. Unpressed.
Okay, well that didn't really lead us anywhere. So we're back down here. I guess we can report in for a few quests.
I want to report.
Go ahead.
We now control the bridge to the east.
We must hold the bridge. It's our highest priority. I'll send more men there. We must not lose the bridge.
Indeed. On the plus side, we have potential for some very unsavory but much needed food now.
I have the shadow meat for you.
Really? Show me. Very good. But there's still one problem. I've done lots of experiments on shadow meat. I just can't figure out how to deal with dead meat.
I thought you had a plan.
I do, but I could still use some help from an expert. I need someone who knows about dead meat. Someone who could maybe even bring it back to life.
Sounds like you need a voodoo expert.
Excuse me? Work with one of those savages? That wouldn't get us anywhere. But maybe you could keep an ear open in the camp for me. Try to find someone who knows about voodoo. And if it's one of those savages, then so be it.
Well, you kinda gotta bite the bullet and be a progressive motherfucker for a change.
Do you know anything about dead meat?
Kidlat know a lot about dead meat. What Gucho like to know?
I don't want to know anything, but Rodas could use your help.
Rodas, he looked down on Kidlat. But yes, Kidlat must cleanse his soul. I will help this Gucho.
Cool.
Kidlat will help you with your research.
Very well. I don't think we're going to need very long. I hope I can achieve a result within the next few days. I'll take care of this with Kidlat. Why don't you come back another day, and we may have a solution then.
We don't exactly have a whole lot of time to spare here, my friend. So you better work fast.
The armory is secure.
Good work. Now I can sell you a few weapons. The first one's free. Which one would you like?
Sword, pistol, scrolls, best weapon you got.
Give me the best weapon you've got.
Not sure what to tell you there. You know what? Just pick something from my inventory. And here's some money so you can afford my wares. I could sell you some things now if you want. You'll find me in the...
That's not a
Can you...
bad way to do it, to be honest. So, do you have anything better than what we have? Sword of the Deep. The Redeemer and Destroyer. Executor. Fat Olga. We've already got the Fat Olga. Interesting. These are the same, except the Fat Olga has more critical potential. Might as well just buy these. Just to make sure we don't run out at a critical moment. I have been using them a bit frivolously. Alright, well. You know what, Ed? I think you've done good work. Wrong. Kinda want to take somebody else along. Bones, you and I don't hang out enough. Actually, not screw you, Bones. I want Sadek. Never actually fought with him before. I feel like his rifles might be useful.
Come on.
Interesting. Bones' script to go back. Like when you tell him to go back,
This place is the beginning.
he doesn't seem to actually do it.
You will make it. Sadek believes in you.
Oh, thanks. I was doubting myself before you.
Herald bad news. But Sadek will not listen.
You sure have a lot to say, don't you? Not a single bit helpful. Right, so, well... Grub's up. The next stop is right over here.
Will be a great honor to this.
Come on, Sadek, don't fall behind. 'Cause I ain't waiting.